Back home on Dalal Street, the Nifty and Sensex ended absolutely flat but managed to extend their winning streak to 4 days. The Nifty is now above the 11,300 mark, while the Sensex is comfortably above the 37,700 mark. The broader markets were in line with the benchmark indices, and the Nifty Bank ended at a record close but did come off its intraday lifetime highs of over 29,000. The mid-caps also closed mildly in the green. Mangalam, so yesterday was a consolidation day, but today what are the cues looking like for market?
Well, no additional cues coming in, so maybe some consolidation may continue today as well. However, if you just take a look at the reason why the markets consolidated yesterday, the biggest one was the fact that it was weekly options expiry. And how does one know that? Because Nifty hovered around the 11,350 mark for most part of the day. It was the Nifty Bank, actually. We'll watch out for that. It hit the record high of 29,070 intraday and ended at a record high, yes, but it was sub 29,070 or sub 29,000. So psychologically, 29,000 becomes an important mark. For the Nifty, 11,350, it hovered around that for most part of the session, primarily because the 11,350 call and put writers were most active. And for a premium of 35-40 rupees, the street was bracing itself for a range of 11,310 to 11,390, and that's what took place in yesterday's trading session. The Nifty high was 11,384, where the low was 11,314, and the expiry very close to 11,350. So in absence of any incremental cues on either direction, this is a range which is likely to hold just for today's trading session. As far as the Nifty, Nifty Bank and Nifty mid-caps are concerned, this week the Nifty Bank was clearly the star, 4% higher. The Nifty ended about 3% higher. The mid-cap index, after a sharp outperformance in the previous 2 weeks, we saw it underperform a little bit, just a little bit, still ending this week so far with a gain of about 2%. Mixed global cues coming in. There is uncertainty over Brexit. The US-China trade deal talks continue. The Asian markets are shrugging that off. All of them are higher. For our markets, though, we need to keep an eye out on crude, because now Brent trades near $67 per barrel. It's gained about 23% this year. So let's see how that comes about for our markets. The rupee is fairly strong, so that is important. What is a positive and what is now suddenly becoming a foregone conclusion is the huge buying that we're seeing by the FIs on a daily basis. Yesterday too, we saw close to around 1,500 crores worth purchase, and over the last 3 trading sessions, the FIs are buying in index futures as well. Yesterday was an incremental purchase of 500 crores over 4,000 crores that we saw in the previous 2 trading sessions. FII is long to the tune of 60% in index futures. This compares with just around 52% at the start of this week. And the March series open interest, the markers are placed at 11,000 put and 11,500 call, and majority of the street believes that all through March 11,000 will hold, of course, at the lower level. 11,500 call is where the Nifty perhaps may be aiming at.
All right, then these are the market cues that we'll be watching out for. What are the stocks that we should keep on our radar
We'll be watching out for a lot of stocks, Sonal. You know, the first one, of course, is the one that you track very closely. We'll be keeping an eye out on Reliance. There has been a deal where Brookfield will acquire the company's East-West pipeline for 13,000 crores, so that should be a positive. Add to that, we'll keep an eye out on a whole host of stocks with regards to deals. So this is a CNBC-TV18 exclusive. We understand that the L&T board may have cleared the acquisition of VG Siddhartha's stake in Mindtree. So not only will we be watching Mindtree, we'll be also watching out for L&T, and we'll be watching out for Coffee Day Enterprises. That's primarily because Coffee Day Enterprises holds about 16.4% stake in Mindtree. This deal, Kritika finds out, that is likely to conclude or take place at around 981 rupees per share. So we'll be watching out for Mindtree, we'll be watching out for L&T, and we'll be watching out for Coffee Day Enterprises. Not just that, additionally, also keep an eye out on L&T Infotech and L&T Tech, because we understand that L&T will undertake a 3-way merger of Mindtree, L&T Infotech and L&T Tech post the Mindtree deal completes. So watch out for 5 stocks. You have Larsen & Toubro, Mindtree, Coffee Day Enterprises, L&T Infotech, as well as L&T Tech. Watch out for Jet Airways as well. Now we understand that the DGCA may bar the airlines from booking advanced fares for a longer travel period, so negative as far as their business is concerned. Coal India, they've announced that they'll pay close to around 6 rupees second interim dividend per share. This came about yesterday post markets, but remember, the March futures is trading at an 8 rupee discount to spot. So maybe the street was working with a little more than what the company is given. We'll keep an eye out on that. And finally, PSU banks, ICRA has revised rating outlook for 6 of these PSU banks. We have Punjab National Bank, Bank of India, OBC and Bank of Maharashtra, where the outlook has been revised positively from negative to stable, and IDBI Bank has been removed from rating watch list, which again is a positive development. So all these are the stocks we'll be watching out for.
All right, Mangalam, thanks a lot for that.